Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and this is another beer from Treehouse. Huge shout out to my friend Josh. And this is Triple Shot. Yes. I finally get to review this. I've only had it once before, about, I would say, almost a year ago. I want to say about almost a year ago. February 13th, growler fill. Split it up with friends in the other room and just had my pour. I haven't even smelled it yet. So very similar kind of color, but then I feel like there's a little bit more brown, kind of like sticking to the glass. Wonderful dark brown head. Very similar appearance. Let's get the aroma on this. Oh, wow. Okay. That's different. A little bit different. Okay. This one is definitely not as sweet. The previous one, Double Shot, was very brown sugary caramel, bright amounts of sweetness. This one's a little bit more, I want to say the aroma's a little pulled back. It definitely has a big punch of coffee. It's a very familiar aroma. It's very much like Double Shot. I'm definitely getting a little bit more of that like bitter roast quality, and instead of that kind of desserty, big sweetness, it has still that sweetness underlying it. Coffee creamer, like, yeah, like just like espresso bean. Previous one, you didn't really get espresso bean. This one has big punches like bitter coffee and espresso. Cheers. Wow. Well, they did not joke with the coffee on this one. Wow. A different experience. Definitely a different experience. Wow. Okay. So initial impression is that you get a similar kind of the Double Shot kind of thing. Nice and luscious, pops of sweetness, but the initial note is a big smack of coffee bitterness. It is much more coffee aggressive than Double Shot. You'd think it's just simply a bigger beer. It's multiple times more coffee forward. Up front, again, that underlying sweetness, candy sweetness, caramel brown sugar, that brown sugar cookie. But then in the middle of the tongue, you're smacked with this kind of like intense, kind of like bitter espresso bean kind of coffee flavor, biting into coffee covered espresso beans, just drinking espresso. It's a bitter espresso, a black coffee flavor, really robust coffee flavors. Hints of fruitiness around, a little of like berry note, hints of that kind of, underlying hints of berry note with this. But yeah, a nice balance. This is definitely more balanced than the Double Shot. Double Shot was very decadent kind of beer, almost a little bit syrupy. Somehow at 9%, this beer pulls it back because it has that aggressive roasted bitterness kind of quality, and that balances the sweetness in this beer. And the 9% alcohol. This one, you actually even get like a more, because of the intense coffee flavor, you get more of this kind of mocha, milk, chocolate milk flavor too. I'm getting this kind of like, if coffee, chocolate milk was a thing, or something like similar to mocha, it's even more mocha forward. Vanilla, creamer. But really the roast is predominating. It's really nice, yeah. As for preference, I think this is more balanced. I like how coffee aggressive this is. I love that Double Shot is so decadent and delicious, but this one is more balanced. And at 9%, it's even more dangerous because, somehow Double Shot drinks a little bit more big in the sense that it's more of a desserty kind of beer. This one at 9%, super dangerous. You get the balance from the bitterness of the roast. I'm going to give this, bump it up a little bit. 100 minus out of 100. There you go, guys. 100 minus out of 100. Until next time, guys, cheers. Thank you so much, Josh. This was amazing. Incredible beer. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. I remember my previous impression last year. I thought this was just as good as Good Morning. So incredible stuff. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.